Next 12 hours, it is going to be hot. 90s are not something we like to see in the month of October. We shouldn't really be getting there, but we will today. Low to mid 90s for the afternoon high. Now let's talk about still major Hurricane Matthew. It's now a Cat 3. Looks a little more disorganized from yesterday. That's because it went over land, but now it's over very warm waters. And even though it'll counter land here, the expectation is that this will re-intensify from the Cat 3 it's at right now to a Cat 4. Dumping a lot of rain in eastern Cuba right now, but luckily the worst of the winds are north of Haiti, but it's still being dumped on as far as with rain and with some high winds. So with Hurricane Matthew, here are your tropical storm force winds. Here are the hurricane force winds in orange. They're still expected to remain to the east of us. There are hurricane warnings and watches in effect on the east coast. And then as this moves to the north and east, we are expecting it to make more of a hard right turn. To show you the future track, to give you more of a visual on this, the expectation is that the center will still remain off the east coast, and the right front quadrant of this storm is where your highest winds are. So that'll fortunately stay to the east coast. We'll get some bands of rain from this potentially, but it doesn't look like it's going to play a significant role as of now. We would have to move a lot further to the west. So this isn't something around which you should really panic, but something long-term we're looking at. Take a look at some of these models going into days 6 and 7. Look at these loops over here. This is something we have to, well, that's not a guarantee. Some models are still taking this to the northeast and into the Atlantic, but loops like this, that's something we have to watch for days 6 and 7 to see if this will affect us next week, which would be interesting. So we're still watching Matthew for Thursday and Friday. Otherwise, just expect some drier, lovelier weather going into the weekend.